So, that's the third. So her, I guess her fourth match is the Queen of the Ring shit,
I guess
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
and she got who?
Piper.
Piper
Oh,
Nivens.
She
A
got
pro, a vet,
Piper
who I
Mivens.
think has never been used correctly. She was fighting with a handicap ever since that dewdrop shit because they put her with Eva Marie. I think Piper Niven has never gotten a fair shake on that main roster.
I wasn't even tired. He
wait.
said
So
Eva Marie and I yawned. I don't know what happened.
it's
Ah!
stop. It's they're both in the tournament. So it's Jade versus Piper Niven, and then it's Bianca against who? Chelsea Green.
Bianca is facing. Let me just confirm. Candice LeRae.
Candice
Uh,
LeRae. Is
go
that
home, Candice.
that's this week? That's
That's
this
on
week.
SmackDown. All right, the SmackDown King and Queen of the Ring matches. For the King of the Ring first round, AJ Styles versus Randy Orton.
That's
Tama
five.
Tonga is going up against Angelo Dawkins. Dawkins is replacing Bobby
That's
Lashley, who's out with an injury.
wait. Bobby is legit hurt.
Yeah, he cut himself shaving.
They announced what's the name? Nick Aldis announced on Twitter that because of some injury, Bobby Lashley's out. I don't know if it's like a Drew McIntyre situation or whatever, but if anything, I feel like Tama Tonga is going to be winning that.
So hold on. Isn't Mello in this?
Not listed here, but I don't know if these are all the. I don't know. I'd have to
So
look.
I know it's Tama Tonga. I knew Tama Tonga was in there. Um, and I thought, no, you know what? Mello isn't in that. I thought that would have been setting up something for Mello with Bobby in there.
Well, Bobby mentioned something on the bump. He said something about I thought a second round draft pick said something.
I like
And
it.
then Mello had yeah. It was on the bump yesterday. And then Mello, he was on the Masked Man show with
Mello was.
yeah, with Shoemaker and Kaz, and they asked him about. I don't remember what he said on there, but it
Said,
felt
at least
like
I didn't get chiseled.
it felt like they were building towards. So well, Mello was basically like, yo.
I'm sorry.
Mello
Mello
was
did
like,
it?
yo,
Mello
he
is
was
it.
Mello said, hey, they old and stuck in their ways. They're not ready for this. Basically, is what he was saying. But
So
yeah,
so what's the do you have?
I gotta pull up the full tournament.
That's what I was going to ask you.
bracket.
Do you
Yeah.
have the full bracket,
So,
men and women?
Because there's only so many matches that are. Yeah, he is.
so Wild Cal is pulling the bracket up, right? This looks like a cake. This look like it's Gunther's.
Yes.
This look like it's being tailor made for him.
I hope. Yeah, I want to see.
Oh,
I
this
want to
is
see
updated
that
too. Hold on.
because
But I think they're using Gunther to
to
make
get who?
the King of the Ring. Like
Yes,
he could win it, but I think Gunther's doing the thing right
The
where he
job.
gave up that Intercontinental Joint, and now he makes this tournament
something.
feel bigger,
Yes.
like he by himself. But then the fact that they're, making these matches, because I'll be the first to admit I was wrong. I was mad because I wanted all the matches to be that night. You know what I'm saying? Like I wanted it to be a tournament that night, but the way they're doing it over, a few shows, they give each match. First of all the matches on these shows are having stakes is the best thing to happen to week.
Hell yeah.
And that's only after one show. But these match having stakes all night make the show way better. And then they're giving these folks time to have these bangers.
That's the whole show.
And
That's
these
the whole
niggas
show.
are having bangers.
Okay, so y'all said Gunther
Awful.
coming out. It's coming out the northwest.
Yeah, he just beat Sheamus ass on Monday.
So is Jay Uso coming out the southwest?
It's Jay Uso versus
Dragunov.
on Raw on Monday.
Somebody, I mean, and the great
what?
thing about wrestling is even with logic, you can somebody can get screwed. So even if
I
somebody
think Dragunov I think Drag. Not to cut you off, fam. I'm sorry.
No,
I think Dragunov is going to beat Jay, and it's going to probably be some kind of interference because what better way to introduce Ilya Dragunov to the main roster than to have one of those good old Dragunov Gunther showdowns that
So
we
it's
used to
dragging
see at
off
NXT.
Gunther. You got them two. That's gonna be a fucking barn burner.
Facts.
I kind of don't want to see Gunther Jay. I don't want to see it.
No, I don't think any of us do.
I don't think that's happening yet. But then who? The question is that because that SmackDown, you got AJ Styles and Orton, Corbin and Hayes, LA Knight and Santos Escobar, and it'll be Angelo Dawkins and Tama Tonga.
So is it Tama Tonga coming
I
out the southeast?
He should not be losing anytime soon.
But like you said, he been feuding with Kevin Owens and Randy Orton or somebody. It could be very easy to get him screwed out of one of those matches.
And a loss to Orton or AJ Styles hurts no one. And there are also
Right.
folks that
Right.
and there are also folks that could take a loss as well. So either way, yeah. And I think like a Orton Gunther would be a great finals match.
So does Bobby Lashley cost Carmelo the match?
Probably.
I don't know because Lashley isn't supposed to be the bad guy here, is he?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that don't make sense.
You think
Hayes
Melo's
ain't-
going all the way?
Melo can't cost Lashley the match because Lashley ain't in the tournament.
Right.
So he would have to have some reason to lose after, because Tonga's gonna trash Dawkins.
He gonna fuck Dawkins.
Absolutely.
He gonna fuck Dawkins up. Sorry,
But there is gonna be shenanigans though.
hell yeah.
Mhm.
It'll be all types of fuckery going on.
Y'all
There.
got
I'm sorry.
who do y'all have winning?
The tournament,
Yeah.
Gunther.
Oh, yeah.
Gunther or whoever they're trying to make with, because they could make a nigga. If one of these young niggas get there late, then Baldhead Yoda got because they can always bring back Baldhead Yoda got put out Imperium to screw Gunther any
Vinci.
given round.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
That would
Blue
make
Vinci.
sense. No, that makes sense.
So
yeah,
it's no way Melo wins this.
No,
it
I
may
don't
be
think
too
King of the
early.
Ring.
Yeah.
It may
I
be
don't-
too
I don't
That's
early.
what I was gonna ask that next, Mills. What does the winner get outside of the gimmick?
I don't think there's anything specific tied to the win.
Outside
think-
of just the gimmick?
Which is
Yeah.
and so that question makes me think.
Do they get a world title match?
No, this makes me think Gunther is going to be
Gunther
the
is
king,
is
and
gonna
it's
win.
going to make the king be something.
Yeah. And the
You know what I
king
mean?
gonna
It's-
take
it's- It's like adding a title without adding a title, if you understand what I'm saying.
that.
Right.
And the king
Well, because
might
that's what it
take
used
that
to
belt.
be.
The king might take that belt off of Damian Priest at Bash of Berlin. Possibly.
Huh. So
This doesn't-
King Gunther.
Because Damian Priest can't hold that belt long.
You know
I'm
who-
sorry.
You know who makes sense to take that belt off of him and is a world class nigga and one of the greatest hands on that roster, and it would make sense because they connected already. Is Finn.
Finn Balor.
Definitely Finn.
Hmm.
But I think you take your time with that. Don't just do
It's
it.
been a year.
No. But that I think that needs to be like they have to have a series of matches. I wouldn't just, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't just do it. But Finn makes sense. Finn's one. They've got maybe 6 or 7 guys on that roster who could be doing nothing, and I would have no problem with them shooting that nigga to the moon because they're always going to get good matches and they're always going to get a good program. And Finn is one of them niggas. KO, Randy, all them type niggas.
AJ Styles.
AJ, yes, 100%.
AJ is one of those as well, yeah.